Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, before UDA party held their nominations, there was a time the Deputy President William Ruto called for a meeting with all UDA aspirants at Karen. And during that time, Ruto used that opportunity to assure all the aspirants of a free, fair and verifiable nominations. So no one was supposed to fear going into the nomination. But again, Ruto used that opportunity to send a warning shot to some of the aspirants, especially his close allies. I'm talking about most of these elected leaders who have been with William Ruto. And Ruto was very clear to this aspirant that taking photo with him cannot guarantee him getting a UDA ticket. For him, the best thing this aspirant should do is to go on the ground and take photo with the electorate. Go in the area where you are coming from and take photo with these people, because these are the people that you still expect to go and nominate you. They are going to vote in those UDA primaries to nominate you. But taking photo with Ruto, it cannot guarantee a UDA ticket. Now, in as much Ruto was speaking to UDA aspirant, I think William Ruto's message was cutting across the entire political divide in the country. Whether you are in ODM, Jubilee, ANC, Wiper, Ford Kenya, whichever party you are in, this message was to each and every person who is eyeing an elective seat. I wanted to listen to him shortly, and after that we want to check on some of these people who failed to clinch on UDA ticket and what it means for those people who got direct ticket from Jubilee party and any other political party, yet they don't have strong visibility on the ground. Listen to him shortly.
Kila mtu apange ground. Mnajua kuna candidates wengine wana time tu siku ile iko mkutano kwa DP ndio wanakuja. Hapana. Twende wapi? Tukutane wapi? Tukutane wapi? Tukutane ground. Si namna hiyo? Lakini mimi nawashukuru hawa macandidates wote. Na mimi nataka niwaambie hawa candidates, we will make sure everybody gets a fair chance. Mtu asichukue ati picha amepika na DP ati akaenda kusema unajua sasa mimi rafiki ya DP. Kama unataka ile picha mzuri ambaye itakupatia kura, kwenda piga kura na hao watu, ama uende upige picha na hao watu, si ndio? Si ndio? Siku ya nomination mimi sitakuweko, wenye watakuweko ni hawa. So tafuta picha na hawa. Ama namna gani? Tafuta picha na hawa. Number 2, mimi Secretary General wetu wako hapa, Madam Veronica Maina. Na she has very clear instructions that we don't have a preferred candidate for any seat. Hatuna ati mtu ambaye amepatiwa ati tikiti kuliko mwenzake. Kila mmoja wetu hapa atajipanga na raia. Na wananchi hawa wa UDA ndio watapanga nani atapatiwa tikiti ya chama, kwa sababu tunataka wananchi, hii ni chama yao. Na wao ndio wenye kusema. Na wao ndio wenye kuamua. So I want to encourage you, my brothers and sisters, candidates in our party. Please, all of us, and I take it from me, take it from me. Everybody will be given a fair chance. And that's all you need. And let me also tell you that a fair chance is not a favor you are getting from the party. It is a right. And you must demand a fair chance. And I have told you, it will not be over until it is fair. Mnanielewa? And I am saying it boldly, so that and mapema, so that mtu ajipange na wananchi, akijua ya kwamba hata kama DP ajui jina yako ama SG ajui jina yako, hiyo ni yake. Wewe bora raia wanakujua, wewe uko na tikiti ya chama.
Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, a good example of what William Ruto was talking about is the former CS Alfred Cate. Alfred Cate was looking to run for Kericho gubernatorial seat. But unfortunately, a doctor from nowhere, a man who did not have a strong visibility around William Ruto, managed to get UDA ticket. And this is a lesson even to other aspirants in any other region, that inasmuch Alfred Cate had the money, the people of Kericho decided even to contribute their resources towards the candidate they prefer to lead them as their next governor. So visibility was important. Inasmuch Cate was helping to fund William Ruto, and inasmuch Cate was closer to William Ruto, he forgot that William Ruto is not going to vote in Kericho to make him governor. What he forgot is that he was supposed to sit down with the people of Kericho, have time with these people on the ground, rather than having time with William Ruto. So the person who was having visibility on the ground, a person who was talking to the people, a person who was listening and giving his time to the feelings of the people of Kericho, finally clicked to UDA ticket. And even if Ruto could have decided to go against the will and the wish of the people of Kericho, then go ahead and give Alfred Cate the UDA nomination certificate, I still strongly believe that the people of Kericho can still go ahead and vote for Dr. Mutai, the equalizer, and leave Alfred Cate. So this is one of the examples. Another person is Cate Waruguru. Cate Waruguru mastered the politics of abusive. For her, she knew that she just need to have visibility around William Ruto, then turn to be abuser towards Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. That was enough for her to get a direct UDA nomination certificate. Unfortunately, that did not happen, and even the ground spoke otherwise. So, and this is what is failing so many people, especially those leaders who are seeking for second term in office. The biggest problem that these people normally have, once they are elected, they leave the village, they go to Nairobi. Then when it comes to election time is when they are coming back to the village. And the worst mistake for these leaders is when they decide every time, when we have the party leader coming in their area, they will try every means possible to block any other aspirant from that area. And they become the only person who will have visibility around either William Ruto, kama ni Raila Odinga, President Uhuru Kenyatta, Musalia Mudavadi, ama Wetangula, ama Kalonzo, whoever. They will try and have close visibility with these leaders. And then you try to block the other side. Every time, these leaders will attend funerals in the village. This aspirant will always come and have visibility with them. They are forgetting that what they need is to have the visibility with the common mwananchi, the person who has a say through the ballot. And sometimes they even take advantage of funerals until you can think that these leaders are only praying people to die. Because every time wanauliza kuna matanga wapi? So are you praying for people to die so that you can attend their funerals? You'll find that most of the time they will come to the funeral and play their politics in the funeral. At the end of the day, ataacha 5,000 hapo, alafu ameenda. What he forgot, apart from attending funeral and comforting the family that has lost their beloved person, they don't even decide to make politics in that funeral. What they really need to do is to organize their own rallies. Organize on how to reach out to the common mwananchi. Organize on how you are going to get time for Wanjiku in the village down there. Even if you don't have money to offer, at least show the willingness of solving their problem. These people will trust you. But unfortunately, you find people like Kimani Ngunjiri, the Bahati member of parliament. What he knows is to get to the camera, then start abusing President Uhuru Kenyatta, and start putting hate speech towards Raila Amolo Odinga. Then he think in that way, he has the Bahati votes. What you don't understand is that around 95% of his electorate hawakwangi kwa mtandao. They don't necessarily listen to what he's saying on his Facebook. When he speak and profile communities in negative way, he profile a whole community and demonize the leaders from these communities. And that is how people like Toto, the current UDA aspirant in Bomet County, the woman rep aspirant, that's how they are getting chance to come out. There were people there who have a say. There are people there who have enough money. There are people there who have been in leadership positions. But still, she got a chance. Why? If you check on how she has been doing her campaign, she was in each and every village, speaking to everyone, listening to the feelings and the problems of every person. In as much you don't have solution, but you are a promising leader, these people are going to trust you. That's how we are going to lose strong leaders in this country, and they are going to give a space to other people who can really take care of the interest of the common mwananchi. So people like Alice Korir, she believed by abusing Raila and saying Raila should go to Bondo is a sure bet of UDA ticket. But things are not working in their interest. There are so many people. And by the way, this is not only on UDA. This is also for ODM, Jubilee. I'm talking about these big parties and Wiper. Because you'll find some people who just want a photo with Raila Odinga when Raila gets to Kakamega. Because you're an elected leader, you even go further to try and block other aspirants who want to challenge you on ODM ticket. And you'll find that if a party will make a mistake of giving such people the nomination certificate, what normally happens on the ground is a protest. People will vote for their candidate and not the party candidate. And this is one of the reasons why in many areas in this country, electing a sitting member of parliament is always a problem. Rather, these people will always go for a person who was not there. That's why making for second term, if you see someone has made for second time or third time, then there's a possibility that this person has been working on the ground. If not, people will discipline. And that's what happened for ODM party in 2017. They missed to give the ticket to the right people. These people went to ANC party and they got ANC tickets, about 6 members of parliament, and they got elected. So that is the reality. So again, this message is also to warn party leaders on giving nomination ticket to people who have presence around them, but yet on the ground, they don't have visibility. It is going to backfire on ballot. So it's a good lesson to each and every politician in this country to at least stay in your village, stay in your constituency, and stay in your county to understand the situation of your people. Then depend on your people to vote for you. You should be a politician to an extent whereby you even don't need a picture of Raila Odinga or William Ruto on your posters for you to get elected. What needs to speak for you is what we have done for the people. That is the kind of politics we need to have. So I don't know what to think about this, but this is my view. The question I'm asking myself is those people who have lost in UDA nominations, because I'm believing these people were not rigged out. Most of these people were not rigged out. It is simply that the ground refused these people. because they're not articulating what the ground need to hear. People don't have medicine in the hospital. The workers are not being paid. And we are coming to tell people how Raila is bad, how Uhuru is bad, rather than telling people what you can do if you get elected. So I think these people were disciplined because they did not speak to the feelings of the people on the ground. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.